Good morning. How's it going? It's Luke. It's that time of the day. It's morning time, and let's get pissed. It's the morning rant. How's everybody going? That's been 2 weeks. It's been a great 2 weeks. I went to a football game. Hadn't been in a while. That was fun. A college football game. Yeah, they lost. Oh well. Back in the day, Nicky Dollars and old Mr. Wright, Boss Man. And it's some other cats that I don't really remember that well because those are some of those hazy daisies. But I tell you, we had a damn blast. Yeah, it was fun. So, since what else has happened? I've worked my ass off, y'all, and I know it's a piss poor excuse. I need to get my shit together. A little less sleep, but I've been sleeping good. Well, yeah, I've been sleeping better. But I tell you though, man, it's those fucking mornings. It's those mornings that get to you. And that's what today we're talking about, man. We're talking about shit mornings. Like today or the other day. Well, today's been good because I had the day off. But the other day was just one of those shit mornings. Now it's like this episode might get a little graphic and some of those things you might not want to talk about. We're gonna have a little poo humor. Some people don't like the poo humor. I don't care. Um, but here's the thing. Do you ever just have one of those mornings where everything's just like going to shit? You know? And the other morning was one of those mornings. And I wasn't even hungover. And we'll get to what happened. But first off, you get one of those like crap days where just like certain things just happen. And so what I did was I asked around and asked people, what kind of things make morning a shit morning. And what the kind of thing that's like is, what makes you just it's gonna suck when kind of dot dot dot, kind of off centered there, kind of like in poetry. Um, but let's just start at the beginning. So that wake up cramp, you know what I'm talking about. God, man, you like sit there. It's like a Charlie horse, you know, that sharp, tight pain in your calf muscle. And you sit there and lay there. You're just laying there. It sounds like you're fucking giving birth. You're like, hey, 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 hey. And you're like, what the fuck? And the person wakes up next to you, like, are you okay? What's going on? Are you okay? And, they've probably never even experienced some shit like this. And they're like, oh. And you're over there. You can't fucking speak or anything. You're just like, shh, you gotta breathe it out. Yeah. Oh. Oh. The worst is when it comes in like early in that night. Like a 2:30 cramp. That 2:30 cramp sucks ass. Because you know it's coming back at 5:30. You know it's going to come back at 5:30, wake your ass up again. You ever had that, like the double cramp in the middle of the night? God. But that's what I'm talking about, y'all. Some of those days where it's like, you're going to feel that cramp the rest of the day. And you just know that you're just going to have a shitty day. And then you got the early morning. This is the worst too, man. That early morning toe stub. It's still fucking dark. And like on our bed it sucks because like we got like the wheels on the bed, and I remember one time I stubbed my fucking toe, and it went right between the wheel and whatever the axle brace, whatever thing, the joint, the whatever that holds the wheel. But yeah, right in between that, I swear to God, and it was dark. I didn't know. All I could feel was that warm. You felt pain, and you feel that warm feeling. I swear to God, I thought I severed my toe. I couldn't see. I was scared to touch it. I'm like, oh God, oh, oh, and the words that come out of your mouth, the words that come out of my mouth, it ain't nowhere near the shit that I say here. It's worse. It goes way beyond this. Like I've cussed people's mothers that aren't even like alive yet, you know. But yeah, man, you just gotta walk it off. There's nothing you could do. You know, you might have broken it. But I remember one morning, man, when I was younger, my dad had just got like a puppy, and I come downstairs and I walk through the little hallway there, or it's like a little joining little wall that goes from the living room to the kitchen, and there it was, squish, fucking right between my damn toes, freaking dog shit. I swear, man, it was the grossest that you could feel. It was like slow. I didn't know it yet. I'm half awake, and it's just like, oh. And you know that when people make that little like gagging sound, it's like, but they never like actually follow through with actually puking. That's what I did though. So I'm like half awake. I got shit oozing through my toes, and then I puke on it. Just, I told y'all this is gonna get graphic, and all I want to do is just kill that freaking dog. Yeah, maybe this is why I don't like dogs. Yeah. Oh, anyway. And then you have that regular morning problems. Like you're out of deodorant. You're like, damn, I forgot to buy deodorant. So the rest of the day you just gotta like go drippy. You stink. You're that stinky guy for the day. You gotta explain to people, I forgot to put deodorant on, or I didn't put deodorant on. Even if you forget to put deodorant on, it's gonna suck. You're gonna stink all day. Or the worst is you got the end of the deodorant. You try to like wipe that last bit of it off, and you got that little plastic it's like scraping your armpits, or even worse than that. And I don't know if y'all have ever done it, but I have. I lead one of those lives that's like, this ain't true, but it's true. I'm telling you. You're half awake, you get out the shower, you put some deodorant on, and you forget it's a brand new stick, and you put that I didn't tamper with the, you got that I didn't tamper with the deodorant little piece of plastic still on there, and you scrape that across your armpits. Oh, good God. It's like just like a dull knife. It's like a butter knife, just like shooting across your freaking armpits there. Yeah, and it's just these things happen. You know, you got that stuff that happens just because you didn't feel like doing something the night before. Like I got a pet peeve of my own to my own self that if I cook the night before, I'm gonna clean up the kitchen. But those mornings where you wake up and you're just like, oh, I didn't clean the kitchen last night. And the whole kitchen's a mess. You can't even get to the coffee pot. You're like, oh. So you just wake up and you start rocking dishes out. It sucks. And that's one of my cardinal rules. I can't stand waking up to a nasty kitchen. And then 99%. But the other night I was tired. I'd busted my ass like every day, all day, and then I was just so beat. I made some nachos, and I kind of messed up the kitchen. And we got up, and we went to eat, and I got up from the table. Actually, no, I didn't even eat at the table. I ate in the bed. Was just that tired. I was like, y'all, let's just eat in the bed, watch a movie. I'm ready to go to sleep. But I woke up, or I got up after I ate, and I walked into the kitchen, and I was like, fuck it. But I got to give it to Naomi, man. She woke up the next morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning, cleaned up the whole kitchen. So when I woke up the next morning, I didn't have a dirty kitchen. So thank you. So I didn't have to have a shitty day. And then, what was I saying? I forgot. Oh, we were talking. Yeah, that's right. But yeah, man, I was beat down like a street clown, man. And whatever happened to those street clowns? Does anybody ever see street clowns anymore? You got maybe they're in the big city. So if anybody sees any street clowns, my big city friends, I got some friends in Atlanta, New York, over in California. If y'all see any street clowns, y'all let me know. If they still exist, because I don't see anybody out there anymore. Now there's people clowning in the streets, but I'm talking about street clowns. People that juggle, fucking got the makeup on. Is there any mimes out there? We got mimes. Do mimes still exist? I'm gonna be a mime. I'm gonna rock a mime out one day. I'll just do it. And then you got the Oh yeah, those. I'm just sitting there thinking about different shitty days. Then you got those the continuation of last night days. Those are never good. You got that good night. You're kicking it, with your significant other, and right there when you lay down, you say something asinine, and you offend them, or you piss them off, or it's just not the right fucking time to say it, and then that's it. You fucking go to bed angry. And this is why I never like going to bed angry. I hate going to bed angry. And you shouldn't. You don't go to fucking bed angry. Especially with your loved ones. Because you never know. You might fucking die in your sleep. but um, but yeah, man, you wake up that next morning and you're still angry, and you got to try to talk it out the next morning. You're like half asleep and you can barely remember even what you're even pissed off about. That's even the worst. Um, but then you worry about it all night. You just lay there. You don't get any good sleep. You wake up like three more times. Like wake up, sit up for an hour, just breathing. Yeah. Oh, it's like that, man. I tell you, man, mornings are tough. Mornings are like the worst thing, man. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because the other day, that was like the worst morning, and it just seemed like nothing was going right, you know. And I'm sitting there, and I'm like, it's like I wake up, and I'm tired. I was tired, and I wake up. I go to make coffee. I forget to cut the fucking pot on. I'm like, damn, you kidding me? And then I wake up, and oh no, man, I go and cut the cotton, and then I go to start cooking, and there's my pan just sitting there. I turn around like 5 minutes later. There's my pan just sitting there with the bacon in it. I forget to cut the stove on. It's just like, and then it's just like everything's just like, I burnt the toast, so I had to make more toast. This is what's one of those days where you're just like, man, is this shit gonna get any better? If it's starting off like this, I'm gonna just go back to bed. So I get Brianna to school, and I'm pulling out, and there's no freaking crossing guard that stops traffic. So I'm sitting there literally until everybody gets in school, because you just constantly just keep piling up. And you're just like, Jesus, I'm never getting out of here. Because I got to take a left. I got to take a left out of school. It's like a four lane road. So you're just sitting there, and then you finally get home. And I think I nodded off for like a few minutes. It's like, let's just start this day over. And then I get up, and the coffee's still hot, so I get a cup of coffee. And I go and I take that good morning the coffee poop. And I'm like, okay, cool. I'm going to get a shower. But then you get out of the shower and you're like, oh man, I got to poop again. And that second one's always the worst one, If you do a double poop, it's always that second one's always the worst one. And so then you're like, ugh. And so you're like, fuck it. I'm getting back in the shower. I got back in the shower. So now I've already taken two poops and two showers. And then I get out. I'm starting to get ready for work. And for some reason, I grabbed the wrong toothbrush. And then I realize it halfway through it that I'm using the wrong toothbrush. And I realized this because the toothpaste I'm using is a new brand. It's like a Colgate brand. Don't get Colgate, y'all. Just go with Crest. Just go with Crest. Crest is best. Do not get Colgate. And I'm sorry. The toothpaste is wonderful. I'll continue using it. But the toothpaste tasted like shit. It tasted like the two shits I've already done. And so that's what I look down, and I'm like, I got the wrong toothbrush. And it's just one of those days, man. And then it's just like, but you can't just let that, you just got to keep doing it. And it was just like, you get those days, And I just got to work, and I was like, the day couldn't be any worse. So, I mean, the morning's already shot the shit. But the day was actually pretty decent. That's when I started going around asking people. And I asked this sweet old lady, I was like, what makes your day a bad day? And she was like, I don't really have bad days. I was like, what do you mean? She goes, I was like, well, and then I told her a couple of examples. And she goes, well, you just gotta, and she's the sweetest old lady. And, and she just says, well, when life throws you stuff like that, you just got to be lucky and be thankful for what you got, you know. And I'm like, you mean like toes to stub? Yeah. And she goes, or teeth to brush, or clothes to put on, you know. And I looked over at her and I said, man, shit to step in. And she whispered back at me. She goes, yeah, because shit happens. And she's the sweetest old lady. And that's true, y'all. You gotta be like, hey, when life throws you lemons, you make lemonade. And that's what it's about, y'all. So you can't think about your bad days as going to get worse. You're thinking about just, hey, shit happens. I stubbed my toe. I grabbed the wrong toothbrush. Maybe I ate too much the night before. I had to take 2 shits. It might have been that nacho night. I think it was. I think it was Monday that day was just going to shit. And then Sundays was the day that I took they ate all those nachos the night before. But yeah, so you never know when you might just have those shit days. So the next time your sock unravels down your foot into your shoe, and you're like, damn, this sucks. My day's going to crap because my sock keeps rolling down my tongue. Just be lucky you got feet to put it in, or shoes to put your foot in. But I tell you this, man, could you imagine if all that shit happened all in one day? This is why people lose their shit. I'll tell you this though, the day after all that shit happened, it made my day just complete. When you have those days when you just go to shit, um, I'd probably, yeah. If all that shit happened to me in one day, it's probably like what's that movie? Falling Down. Oh Jesus, man, that's what happened. Old dude just got pissed off. You know, And I was having a good day, and but that's what the no, I was having a shitty day. But the other day I was having a good day. This is what I'm going into now. The you just you know how you have a good day, and so like that was my shitty day. But this was the day I'm like walking through the house. But did you ever just like freestyle off the things you're doing? You just pick a little melody in your head, and you're like making some coffee, making some coffee, making some coffee for me. I'm gonna make them coffee, making some coffee, and I found myself doing this like pretty much for about 30 minutes in the house, and then I go to get in a shower, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have one more cup of coffee, so I go back in there, but I'm naked at this point, and I just do like a power kick in the middle of it. So the next time you walk into the house naked, make sure no one's home, no one's home, you know, but yeah, do a power kick, man, butt naked. It's liberating, man. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it's absolutely liberating to just be like, ooh, what's up? You know, just don't do it. Make sure you give out maybe like a little nice little like Lenny Kravitz. Yeah. No, maybe. I don't like Lenny Kravitz. I don't like Lenny Kravitz just for that reason. You know, that yeah. No. Never get those bands that just like no. It's kind of like Heart. I think it's or Fleetwood Mac, whatever. It's that song where she starts off. She goes, "This is for you, Daddy." It's like it sounds creepy. I'll tell you this, the Smashing Pumpkins version of that song is great though. I like that one. But yeah, don't do your power kick in front of bay windows or anything like that. I don't think your neighbor's gonna want to see that shit. So yeah, Bad days, man. They're tough. The mornings, and you're like, hey, but take my advice. Take the little sweet old lady's advice. Just be like, hey, you just gotta be lucky and be thankful for what you got. You know. So, with that being said, I guess we're 20 minutes into it. I guess we'll talk about the old ads. Um, I haven't been back up there, so I don't know if y'all are going up there and asking these people if I'm not. But I tell you, going up there to Sealy's. Mmm. Little cup of coffee. Got the Zig today. I ain't had them in a while when we're doing this. Cause I only use the cup whenever I do the podcast last night. So I haven't used Ziggy in a while. Um, but yeah, going up there to Sealy's, tell Kat that it's the morning rant sent you. They said, hey, come on up here. I need a tapestry, or I need some cool puzzles, or any other stuff, man. They got some sunglasses. They probably got all your little douchebag Halloween stuff where you're just gonna wear it once. I say don't do that. Wear that shit, man. Wear it every day. Go up there and get you something cool because she's got some really cool stuff in her shop up there, and it's right there. What is it? It was on Clayton Street in downtown Athens, Georgia. So go up there and say hey and buy you something cool. And then when you get done with that, you shoot over there to Lickin' Chicken and get yourself something to eat. I'm telling you, they still got those awesome subs. The little lettuce, tomato. I still need to try something else. I know the chicken salad's awesome. Their tenders are great. The the subs are great because the rolls. I'm gonna have to go get one now. I'm hungry. I haven't had lunch. I did have a big breakfast, but I haven't had lunch yet, and I need to eat. And because then it's gonna be late, and I'm gonna be really hungry. Then I'm gonna have to eat early, and which is probably better because I don't need to eat right before bed, especially when I'm eating tonight. Because I haven't decided yet. I don't know if I'm gonna go with. I bought some steak and some peppers and onions, and I'm gonna do up some good old fashioned Philly cheese subs. They're gonna be great. I'm hungry. Gosh. That being said, I'm gonna get out of here. Y'all have a good day, and yeah. Um, Hope you're enjoying it. Remember, if you're having a bad day, I don't know. Fuck it, go back to sleep. If you have a double shit, take a shower. What else? If you stub your toe, walk it off. Don't be afraid to reach down there, even if it's dark. Because if you severed that toe, man, yeah, you think your day sucks. Yeah, that's gonna really suck. All right, folks, y'all have a great day. See ya.